What a name, Slack Flying Glass. I can barely fucking say it. Ah! Wait, did he just say die you prostate? What? If you just call me a prostate, how is that an insult? Oh, I need a fox skin. Come here.
He said he found an image of a woman resembling an ancient device.
Shut up.
If she's my mother, how could there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from the river. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
What the fuck?
You. Spying through my focus again. Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course. Before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Beggars end this crawling with Eclipse troops.
Of
To
course.
help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
At first I thought the focus was,
Smell rain. There's heavy with it.
these are allies, right? Yeah, yeah. They're not allies. They're not allies. Why did I do that? There's the ancient debris there. I want the loot. Did that black box bother you
Said it
guys?
would be. Not in that selection.
A fucking roadcaster?
Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. But until we'll talk later.
Cool, I've got something
Wait.
else to sell.
Corrupted watchers. Guards. The eclipse.
I'm not good at dealing with this though, because like, there's no fucking thing about that. I'm gonna get off it before it gets killed. Okay, so I need one of you, and... Oh god. I can't actually see him, because it's...
Elders made off with any witches long ago, but not the ancients buried before them.
Oh, what a fucking shell that was. No, the box isn't bothering me good. I really hope it doesn't. I can't fix that, unfortunately, unless I get like a capture card, but that's fucking expensive. It might do, but... That was a great hit, my guy. I would give you that valiant attempt to be completely missed. And literally gave you a chance to one-shot you instead now. Okay, you dude are pissing me off. Just die, thank you. That sounds like a good video idea. Not a stream idea.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Nah, I'm gonna go home. I'm guessing... Desmond, I'm guessing these things here is weakness. His weakness is shock and fire. That's good to know.
Has to
I'll
be one of
just...
the Deathbringers Owen talked about.
Repeated cannon turret, or whatever that...
I'll never get
thing
into
is.
that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Block.
Focus.
Block.
Working. I've disabled his focus.
Block.
The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Down fire. Hit in it. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. There
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
we go. Oh god, this thing is really fucking easy to kill. Look at his health already. Ah, I understand it. Don't appreciate that. Okay, I'm just gonna do these assholes. Just gotta keep moving and this will be good. Man, I'm getting good at this game. Dies immediately. Get out. Wait, is it dead? I don't know, what's the easiest boss fight I think I've ever had? You think it's terrifying? Is it so terrifying now? I just killed it in like 2 fucking minutes, dude. Man. I think I'm over leveled. Someone get cooking and let her know I've just killed this Deathbringer in like 2 minutes. Oh god. Ooh, what a shot that was. And you're dead.
Farewell, fool.
Farewell to you too, pal. That ability is really fucking good. So I can hit both. Oh, actually no. I was gonna say I could hit both, but then I've got like an extra thing to hit her with.
Did it.
Oh fuck, I wanted to loot the bar Deathbringer. So really be careful of that.
Let's see what you have to say.
Yeah, that was really easy to kill. Very surprised at that. Guess that's going in the highlights.
What is this?
The entity lives.
Hey.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Damn. I think it's self-destructed to prevent Aloy from getting on the inside.
Hades?
Yep.
Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that?
Second go.
No answer, huh? Figures.
Damn.
Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Good loot. Completely not. I mean, this thing was surprisingly easy to kill. It's like when you. I think I'm over leveled. I think that's what it is. Because this quest, right, is supposed to be for level 14. That might be why. This quest is supposed to be for level 14s, and I'm like level 42.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Explains why it's so fucking easy. Those people could survive headshots before, but now I'm doing way more damage. I'm so powerful.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Interesting. Oh yeah, they're being quiet and off camera. I mean, there's no such thing as too powerful. Makes the game fucking easier, and I can get on with the story a little bit quicker. No such thing as too powerful, my guy. Hey, it's the last panel.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Wait, huh? What fucking year is this? I'm getting like things from like 2060s. 2060s are some of the where the old people were alive. How long? I don't know. Whatever. What year is this game set in? Does it even tell you?
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
Honored it?
Welcome to Farrell Automated.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah,
Here we go.
go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Nice. Yeah, thanks, Kibbles. Just try not to get any spoilers then.
There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing. Another cave in. But I could get through.
What? It's set 1,000 years from now? Or well, 999 years from now? Fucking hell. 1,130. So 2,000. That kind of makes sense. In terms of time-wise, 2,000 we still had some tech, but maybe they were a bit more technologically advanced. Fucking hell. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I also I think I actually do need to go down and then around and then oh god.
Looks like I can climb here.
Oh yeah, it's orange, so you can climb it.
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
And then you are up there.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
I like your open plan office, Farah. I think it's really nice.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy either privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Why does it sound like someone's just put a mask over their mouth and speaking like that? That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me. Honestly.
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Whoops.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could.
What have we done?
They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
Yep.
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Huh. Ouch.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic.
Ooh.
You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I'd...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
That explains a little bit more about the law.
Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Exactly. So in other words,
A
the old...
final file has been recovered.
Okay, I'll do that in just a second. So in other words, the robots that Pharaoh made went rogue, and that explains all the robots, or the machines rather, in the Earth, and why these areas, the metal buildings and that, are all kind of a no-zone. So that explains why it's 1,000 years in the future with tribe tech, like what Alo's using, like bows and arrows and spears and stuff like that, rather than actual machine guns. That makes sense.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it.
That's exactly what the game
Don't
is.
sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of
That's
the glitch.
blackmail. That is blackmail.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Hey Pook, how you doing, mate? We are going through some really deep lore here.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
This is back. This was back in 2064, so this is quite a while back. Considering this game is set in 3020.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Well, that's convenient. So what are those questions? I'm trying to think now. Knowing what I know about technology, if stuff starts to go rampant, you would kind of send a signal to basically eradicate their software, which would kill them. But I imagine, or self-destruct code or something like that. But I'd imagine that caused what's caused this to happen, the apocalypse.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago.
Yeah, 1,000 years ago.
All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
Oh, yeah.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them.
I can hazard a guess.
For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it.
Makes
And
more
once
sense.
You uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name.
That's a pretty cool name, I'm not gonna lie.
Why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
Uh-oh.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The old one's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question.
I have a theory.
Are you ready to go get the answer?
I have a theory.
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Because I'm about to explain something. I have a theory. It's a little bit far-fetched considering, but so far we have seen robots being reactivated that were kind of frozen in different areas. That's what the Eclipse were doing. They were reactivating robots and then controlling them using their focus. My theory is what she did was send massive amount a shutdown code. This is one theory, but the question I have to that is, why did Farrell not want to sign the damn thing? What would made it so terrible? This is getting interesting now.
Not so fast, Silence.
I've told you quite enough.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders.
Who is
It's
Hades?
Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse described him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Wait, he sounds like
Because
Zavala.
of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to
Nukes?
stop the robots, the civilization of the older ones had to destroy itself. Now
Nukes?
that's enough talking. Be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
This girl, damn. He sounds like Zavala though. From Destiny 2. He generally sounds like Zavala. Strange. Right, what about the
You
Farrell
said you've known
robots?
for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
Well,
But
that'd
the
be
robots
fucked.
we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Yeah,
Not
the
yet,
Bible
anyway.
scribble.
So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Right, your
Who
intentions?
are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
No, wait, no, I recognise the guy now. I've seen Zavala's voice actor. He looks kind of similar to what Silence looks like. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor. It kind of has to be. Because when did this game come out? I can't remember when this game came out, but it does definitely sound like it. He kind of looks a bit like him.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How is that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear.
Good
I know
lord,
how to
what
string
the-
those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses,
Fair
And you
enough.
can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible.
Ooh.
Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine.
Ah.
But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenic.
Cryogenics, they called
That's
it.
it.
But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
So it's possible that Elizabeth is actually still alive and it's Aloy's mother. Yeah, she would probably be thousands of years old. Not thousands, but she would be roughly 1,000 years old. But cryogenics is the process of freezing the human body to the point where it slows the metabolism down to the point where the human body is essentially frozen in time. I believe in real life we are working towards that technology, and I believe in the possible future when we send rockets, we'll be cryogenically freezing people to go to Mars or further out until we develop warp drive systems. That's my guess. It's interesting to say the least. I imagine, considering how technologically advanced the old ones were, my best guess is they perfected a way to do it, and then Elizabeth used it on herself in a closed off space where nothing can get to her for a set amount of time, and then reawoken herself, and that's when Aloy became born. That's my best guess. Because if the old ones had to destroy themselves to stop extinction, they would have to do what Fallout did with the vaults. But instead, where Vault 111 did with the cryogenetic system or machine that freezes people for 200 years. That is my guess. That's so weird. I can't imagine how horrible it is to freeze yourself to sleep. Honestly, all it would do is, it's kind of like going to sleep, but then you suddenly wake up. And you imagine it's something that you would, obviously, I would imagine you would atrophy, you get cryogenesis sickness and all that, because there are a few games that do that. But yeah, that's my best guess, in terms of what the old ones did to get rid of the robot and to protect humanity from going to extinction. I imagine they did something similar to the Vaults and Fallout, and just froze themselves for a set period of time and then unfroze themselves and rebuilt humanity from the ground up. That's my guess. That's my only theory that makes the most sense to me.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Ooh.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
This girl
Well,
learn of the
getting
ancient
down would
past.
be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command. Telling the secrets of Zero Dawn.
What a name, select flying glass, I can barely fucking say it.
apostate!
Ah! Wait, did he just say die you prostate? What?
There.
Did you just call me a prostate? How is that an insult, you fucking idiot? Please tell me he said something else and not prostate. Someone please correct me at that.
Can't be too prepared.
Oh, that's an amazing insult. That definitely throws somebody off their game for to call him a fucking prostate. You know, I'm pretty sure he called me a prostate. Oh, Jesus. I'll review it in editing. This is why I record shit like this, because I can get clips from it without using Twitch. Oh, that was hilarious. Free now, the Lion Song. Go. Lion Song on Epic Games is free. Cool, another free game to add to my growing laptop gaming PC down. Press B green button.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
Ooh,
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world,
No, she didn't,
eating
Scribbles.
everything up. Somehow,
You just assumed.
Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
That Scribbles, she didn't think it was flat. Silence assumed she thought it was flat. She knows it wasn't. Plus, if she thinks if she thought the Earth was flat, she'd be dead long ago. Flat Earth people are not that clever. Starts with Riot. Think about it. Oh no. Oh,
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil.
we need to kill them quickly and get that fucking shit shut down
They
before it
don't think they
happens.
can wake it, do they?
I fucking hope not. Look at the size of that motherfucker.
Watch out!
Nice, we've lost part of the BS's.
Another Koish. And this one can move.
Oh, he's dead. There we go.
So the soldiers long ago, they had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
I fucked him with that. Nice. This is moving on swiftly.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
Oh,
But this?
shit.
We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
Human
By
survival.
giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn.
That's
The
it.
top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative.
He's on it.
Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
I think it's kind of obvious what happened. They literally had to use civilians as a way to prevent the Horde from reaching Sorbet's crew so they can finish Zero Dawn. But what is Zero Dawn? We couldn't use anything automated, so we basically had to sacrifice a lot of human lives just to hold them back long enough for it to complete. So what the fuck is Zero Dawn?
Glad to be rid of that place. Now we
Can't
just
be
need to
nukes.
find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
Great.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
Not that close.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place. Each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network.
Wait, he's got the thing in his head.
Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
Wait, look at his character model. He had the blue lines through him, just similar to what Banuk did.
She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
The Curse to Darkness. Level 43. Gotta do this actually, because that'll save resources. Right, I'm gonna waste a whole bunch of them till I'm nearly out, and then I'll create some fucking out. They fucking fell. Jeebus. So now I need to go all into this metal flower. Cool. I think I'll leave after the next stream. I'm gonna go and do this tower. Fast travel over here. This is getting interesting now. The story and the plot is all coming together. In terms of story progression, this is it. We've got another 15-20 minutes of the stream left to go through, so this will be all Twitch exclusive. And like them here, if you like this type of video, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. You can also find me on Twitch, all the links will be in the description. As well as that, I have my own Discord, which will also be in the description. For now, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoy. Bye for now.